What is up, everybody? We are live for another edition of the Monday Night Tradition. It is another MPW StarBound coming to you live from New Mexico. What's going on, everybody in the house? It's good to see all y'all here early. Let's see what we got. We got Assassino, Jay, Exo Bro, Manard, Hydra. You don't normally tune in for the StarBounds. Good to have you here, bro. Pretty Boy, good to see you again. Zebra, ATB, Silent Wind of Doom, Exo Bro. Anyone else I may be missing, anyone lurking, and of course, anybody watching on the MPW network. Wherever we may be uploading the VOD of MPW StarBound, it gets around. Thank you, all of you, for joining. This is, those of you for the first time tuning in, an interactive universe made on WWE 2K17, or is it 2K16? 2K17. I get so confused because they released these the year before. Thank you for the host, Manard Hydra. So what we got going on here is we have creator wrestlers made by and representing viewers like you, hit it off against each other in competition. And we have title belts, we got pay-per-views, and speaking of pay-per-views, I am going to have information about our next big event coming up. It's not actually a pay-per-view, you don't pay for it. Everything's free. This is free entertainment. We're not going to ask for that $9.99, although you're welcome to give it. 2K18 is going to be lit, although the funny part is that it's going to have distraction roll-ups. That was one of the big announcements we got this last week. WWE 2K18 will have distraction roll-ups. Well, we're broke because we hired Optimus Maximus, who will be in action later tonight on MPW StarBound against Ricky the Torpedo Marinara. Blockbuster level match. Our main event, though, MPW champion Savage J will have to put his title on the line against the hand-picked champion of the new principal investor of MPW, the man who saved us from full collapse after the bad investment of Optimus Maximus. Nearly bankrupted us if not for this man, so we have a lot to thank for him, and his first command was this title match against Savage J. We're going to find out more about that later. And we also have scheduled tonight Alpha Thomas Adams one-on-one against his longtime rival Anton. Yeah, right? Oh my god, special guest referees. Think of the possibilities we could have with special guest referees. Think of the possibilities. Again, Halo, thank you so much for the host, friend. I don't know if I said that before, but I'll say it 5 times if I need to. Thank you always for the support you bring here to the channel. Thank you for the support everybody brings here for the channel. If you're looking for other ways to support the channel, guys, follow the MPW network on YouTube. think I updated this link to have the YouTube link. Yes. I upload every single edition of the show on there, easily available on your feed. I know pretty much everybody has a YouTube account, right? I also upload them to the VidMe. So if you are still a fan of the VidMe, you can still catch those uploaded. They haven't cut me off yet, so I'm going to continue to upload stuff there, but I'm giving you guys options. You have options. Or, of course, you can join us live here every single week on Mixer. Anyway, guys, I've been talking your ear off here. Let's head ringside. We got our opening contest ready. Let's get the action started here on MPW StarBound.
Scream to get in fight with you, even if you're stronger than
Stunners tag team action kicking off. MPW StarBound here. That's right, Violent Violet Potter, our new Stunners champion after defeating Shannon Snatchgrabber at MPW Summerfest 2 weeks ago. If you have not seen MPW Summerfest, that is available on the MPW network. New champion Violet Potter's tag team partner tonight is Scarlett. They're taking on a team of Abby the Enigma and Betty Starr. Every other woman in this match has not been champion to my recollection. Sure, very eager to make a good performance in front of the champion here. As I said, coming later, we will have information about our next big event. You can bet that Violet Potter is going to be expected to defend that Stunners Championship. You know what you're watching at 5 in the morning. Hey, if you ever get bored, there's a back catalog on there going back about 3 months now. And of course, everything going forward, if anybody ever misses anything, always be able to catch it on the MPW network. Yeah, I can see it. I feel like that's usually a thing though. Like, baby faces usually like fit better when you have these thrown together tag matches. Two of the biggest asses in MPW. Yeah, they could be called the they can call it the Junk in the Trunk Twins. How's that? Abby the Enigma with a couple knees to the champion Violet Potter. The champion hitting the Brazilian Slam on the former champion at Summerfest. A move that's won her that title twice. If she can hit it in this match, you can bet this may be a quick one here. And with these suplexes happening now to Abby, it may not be long. She's going for an early pin here. Referee Matt Goldberg going for the count, 2. And 2.5. You know, I don't want to brag or nothing, but I wasn't the biggest fan of SummerSlam. You may just enjoy Summerfest more. And there it goes. The Brazilian Slam. She's going for the pin now. 1, 2. Oh no. Betty saving it. Don't think Abby would have been able to kick out there on her own. Victoria's Secret. That's clever. That's good. I like that. In comes Scarlett. Picking up the scraps here. Oh, Abby. Shocking Scarlett. Tossing her over. Oh, and a knee to the midsection of Abby. Back and forth these two stunners go. Oh, Scarlett. Impressive. Landing on her feet. 4 shows of the year. I mean, people still say Battleground was pretty atrocious. I don't know if I would say it was below that, at least based on popular opinion. I didn't particularly hate Battleground. I didn't even particularly hate SummerSlam. It was like a watch-it-once event besides the main event, which is honestly what a lot of pay-per-views are in general. The champion back in this match and back suplexing. Abby desperately needing to make a tag to her partner. You thought Battleground was a 3 out of 5. Wow, that's actually a very optimistic view compared to what I normally hear. Violet Potter second-guessing her charge there. Perhaps she should have stayed away. What's Abby got planned here? Springboard by the high-flying Abby. I remember the Punjabi prison match. I mean, that's, like I said, main event, everything. Oh, goodness. The champion laid out by Abby here. Like I said, most pay-per-views, it's the main event, and then everything else is just kind of, okay, you watch it once. Abby not able to get a pinfall here on the champion. I am so happy for Natalya's win. I mean, I don't think Naomi's going to be old news. I think she'll have that title again at some point. But I'm incredibly happy for Natty. It was way past due. Scarlett going up. Flying elbow. Will Scarlett get the pin here? 1, 2. And Violet Potter ready for the defense, but Abby the Enigma amazingly digging something out to kick out. Oof. Well, I thought she was done after that pile driver. But Abby still with the urge to go. You suppressed the Punjabi prison. Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. I thought that was a pretty decent match. For such a gimmicked match. You know, I'm not saying like, well, why did Meltzer give it 6 stars or some shit like that, but like... Are you joking? I almost want to say, like, you know what was worse than the Punjabi prison match? The shark cage match. Alright, that match was an abomination. That match should be stricken from the record of history. Scarlett here with a bridge. I think might have got knocked into the ropes, allowing Abby to get the escape. Yo, if I never have to see Enzo spray body oil on himself again. Scarlett's web applied by Scarlett onto Abby the Enigma. Will Abby tap? That is it. Abby is tapped. And what an impressive duo these two ladies have ended up being tonight. The Stunners champion Violet Potter, but perhaps even more respect going to Scarlett getting the submission victory here tonight. You don't see too many of those. Abby the Enigma tapping out to Scarlett's web. champion may be standing tall with her tonight, but she may want to watch her back. For Scarlett. Finn Balor got fired. That bunny stomp. I think he does that move pretty well. But you know why you would have to still see that move? Because Dark Balor would still be doing it. No, listen, Lil Bunny doesn't do that move. Lil Bunny does something else. But Lil Bunny is one of our biggest stars here in the MPW Freak Show division. But we have two other Freak Show competitors coming up next. And they're going to be fighting for a title, but it is not the Freak Show title. Coming up next, it is the weekly defense of the MPW Mixer Championship. Last week, Lolly the Birdman won the first ever Mixer Rumble, defeating 29 other stars and freaks here in MPW to become the Mixer Champion. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Mixer Championship, the deal with it is if you win the title and then successfully defend that title 3 weeks in a row, you are able to then trade that title in or mix it up for a shot at the MPW World Championship. So far, only one star has done that. Outlaw Rich. And he unfortunately was unsuccessful in his endeavor against Savage J last week on StarBound. Again, you can go back and watch that on the MPW network. This week, Lolly the Birdman has his first challenger. Will he be able to continue a streak, have a chance to mix it up? Or will he go down the book as another 1 week champion? It's at ringside and find out. Two of your favorite freak shows, Silent Wind of Doom. Well, here they go, head to head for the Mixer Championship. You don't normally see Freak versus Freak for the Mixer title. One corner, former Freak Show champion multiple times, the Rainbow Fox. And the champion, former Freak Show champion, the final ever Beam champion, current Mixer champion, going for his first defense, Wally, the Birdman. Wally handing the title over to senior referee Matt Goldberg. Shows it off to the Fox. I didn't do a stats check here, did I? Gotta get into a habit of that. Rainbow Fox. Oh, fuck. No space. Ring the bell. There we go. Rainbow Fox is sitting at 1-3. Definitely needs a win here, and of course, putting that title around the waist does not hurt. Apparently he's from Cleveland. Doesn't shock me. Doesn't shock me. Lolly the Birdman, also not with a very good record here. Both of them only one win apiece. Of course, Lolly's had the most important win, winning that Mixer Rumble last week. Yeah, he's from Austin. Have you ever been to Austin? I don't think you've been to Austin, ATV. For all you know, there's people like him walking around all the time. Have you been to Cleveland or Austin, ATV? I don't think you can speak. I'll tell you what, I've been to New York City, and I've seen people that look like both of these guys. Does that count? Oh, you know someone named Austin. No, that doesn't count. Unless it's Steve Austin. And even he wasn't from Austin, Texas. He lives in Los Angeles now. Assassino, thank you for the host, friend. Look at that. Savage J, 4-1-1. That is our world champion who will be defending that title later tonight. See Silent Doom? That's exactly where mine was going. You want to see people that look like this? You just go to Times Square and you'll see half a dozen of them on every corner. Anthony Fox. What an appropriate time to follow. Anthony Fox following during Rainbow Fox's match. However, he almost got pinned there. And Brandon MM, thank you for the follow as well. Double follows. And the alert didn't go off because it's still broken. But Assassino just resubbed on GameWiz. 7 months. Yeah, no. It's broken, dude. But we'll do the same thing for you. Where's the thing? The Go Ape thing. Everyone, I don't think anybody else can do the dab anymore. Yeah, you can still do it. I'm pretty sure. Go Ape. Everybody, go Ape. Or dab. Woo! Go Ape! Thank you very much, Assassino, for 7 months subscribing to the channel here. Very, very loyal support of the channel. Great mod. He actually has a gift for us to give out later, too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Silent Wind of Doom. You think the change finisher isn't working? There's so much shit going on right now, Jay. Message me on Discord and I'll fix it for you afterward. You hate that exists, but the 8 montage seemed like the perfect time. There's so much crowd noise though that it did kind of blend in. It's just gorillas and dabbing yet. Well, I mean, this is a freak show match, dude. Don't forget that one of the original competitors for the freak show was Mech Harambe. By the way, Mech Harambe is backstage tonight. It's been a long time since we've seen him in an MPW ring. Rainbow Fox almost hitting a powerful paw there. Yeah, well, I hear Mech Harambe's been getting in shape. He's been hitting the gym a lot, and he's looking in the best shape of his career, so who knows, maybe we'll be seeing him again. Rainbow Fox. With those paws, they're like lethal weapons. Lolly the Birdman, though. The heart of a champion. Going for the crossface. We've seen him one submission already. Can we see another? Rainbow Fox crawling to the ropes. But able to slide out. You hate that you made Mech Harambe. Does that mean you're not going to remake him for season 3? You did it for the theme song. You never know. You know, maybe it'll be like Jinder Mahal where he comes back new and improved. Yeah, Ronso, he doesn't need to come back. I think he's sitting on a couch somewhere with Bobby Lesnar G. I think their days are done. Their glory days are behind them. Oh, 2.5 by Rainbow Fox. You're naming him to Robo-Rilla. I remember you saying that was the name you thought you were going to go with too. But you went with, oh, the power of the paw missing. Rainbow Fox blowing it. Rainbow Fox missing the opportunity of his career here, and boof. Down goes the Fox. Lolly hitting the final flash, but not able to follow up with a pin. And again, throwing the power of the paw too early. Power bomb. 1, 2. And deciding instead to go with a Boston Crab. No, the Fox. The Fox not done yet. They're going to become our shield. Yeah, good luck with that. To be fair, though, you've had crazier dreams come true. Lolly the Birdman. Always had a tough time with Rainbow Fox. Been quite the thorn in his side, and there's the power of the paw. The power of the paw connects. 1, 2. It's over, new champion. And we've gone from one of the most decorated freaks of all time to another one, Rainbow Fox, capturing his first Mixer Championship, cutting the reign of Lolly the Birdman short. Oh yeah, you gotta do his whole name. If the person's in the chat, you could always just do like the @ symbol and it'll fill out the rest of the name while you're typing it, and then it should still work. Yeah, or he could just do that. That works. But congrats to Rainbow Fox. Look at him, feeling proud of himself. New Mixer champion. Oh, poor Zebra. Oh man, this is your Anton, Zebra. Thomas Adams has his thorn. You have yours. Oh man. I'm sure you'll get revenge, Zebra. Who knows? We have another big event coming up soon. Oh, gosh, the music, the level differences on those. Devin Kunn, please do something about this. Jeez. Well, my sympathies to you, Zebra. You'll be okay, though. So guys, I've been meaning to tell you guys all about our next big event, and I think now's a good time to tell you all about them. Our next big event is going to be everybody, our next big event will we come live to you on Sunday, September 3rd. It's going to be MPW Night of Democracy. It is the night where you, the viewers, get to impact all the action happening all throughout the night. You will get to vote for whose stars will be facing off against, what stipulations will be on the matches, many other different types of things all throughout the night. Night of Democracy. Listen, it wasn't copyright, so I took it. There wasn't a lot of options, okay? Night of Republicans. No, that comes in, that one comes in October. Yeah, guys, all major titles should be defended there. It's going to be an incredible night. As I said, every single one of you will get to impact it, so you are going to want to be there live, voting in the chat. You'll be choosing things that happen in every single match. MPW Night of Democracy starts Sunday, September 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, it's basically going to be like our own version of Cyber Sunday. Taboo Tuesday, if you will. Oh geez, guys, I'm receiving some news. We got something going on backstage. We're gonna want to head there. We're gonna cut this short. Dirtball Baggins and Ethan Davis seem to have crossed paths backstage. These two have had quite the war brewing up over the last month and a half. They faced off at MPW Summerfest, however. It doesn't seem like things are done between these two. He must have drank Dirtball's last blue ribbon. I'm pretty sure he's defensive about any of his blue ribbons. Ethan Davis taking Dirtball by the scruffy hair and oof, slamming him into that production case. Dirtball. Dirtball getting whipped like a dog here right now. He's been dominant in most of their matches so far. However, Ethan Davis, perhaps incensed, tired of counting the lights for Dirtball Baggins. It's bringing back the parking garage. So like, oh, that's pretty cool. Are you actually going to be able to like walk to it? Like, is it going to be part of like a navigatable backstage area? Oh, that's sweet. I used to love that in one of the old games where you could just go to all the different rooms. Oh, head into the locker. Oh, reversed. Yeah, the boiler room. I remember you used to be able to like actually go into the street. Like you can get hit by a car, and then you go into the hotel across the street. Oh, DDT into the floor by the man Ethan Davis. Oh no, he won't. He wouldn't. Oh, what a slam! What a slam in the backstage concrete floor. And a trash can. I'm sure that's not unfamiliar territory for Dirtball. Dirtball's still ready to fight here. Well, what is the search for what there, pretty boy? For Xbox One? Are you trying to search for Stay Bomb in 96? No, don't do that. Don't tease him. God damn it. Dirtball Baggins. Slamming the man into that production case again, and he's loopy. Back and forth these two go. This cannot be contained inside a ring. These men are fighting all over our backstage here. They've been through the back into the locker room and back out. But Paden, shut up, ATV. And a DDT again, and we got blood. We got somebody back there to split this up. Alright, we're going to have these guys face off again, but for now, we got to split these two up. Alright, they're going to break something back there. We got blood. We cannot be responsible for people getting hurt. But this rivalry between the man Ethan Davis and Dirtball Baggins, it has hit the next level. Not quite the Neville level. Only the cool kids can say that. Booing me for? I didn't do nothing with that. You bet he could tap him out. Well, so far we already had one tap out tonight with Scarlett tapping out Abby the Enigma. Usually tap outs are very rare here on WWE 2K17. So it was cool to see. But too tired to do anything. It's easy to talk trash when you don't have a character, although ATB's character is undefeated at this time.
StarBound.
Oh yeah, I never play online. I've still barely played the single player for this at all. I still haven't played the Hall of Fame showcase, which I really need to do before the new game comes out. Maybe we'll try to squeeze that in after Rogue. Let's play that for a little bit. Because I think we're getting ahead of schedule on the Assassin's Creed playthroughs. Your Universal Cause always tap out keeps, okay. Lost the champion with Adams in the Rumble. Sure did. At least I have it titled. Come on, ATV, that's low. It's too soon, man. Let those heels wound a little. Those wounds heal a little bit. Jay does. I think Jay's our longest running champion right now. In fact, I would pretty much guarantee that. Yeah. Probably the longest of all time at this point. I can't think of anything that would have been longer. Alright guys, let's head ringside for our next match. This one's going to be a pretty big one. This is actually a pay-per-view quality match given to you here on Weekly StarBound. Enjoy this one. Let's head ringside. And it's Ricky the Torpedo Marinara taking on Optimus Maximus, the highest paid contract in MPW history. The best and the greatest. Get the stats for these guys. One and two for Ricky the Torpedo Marinara. All those dang finishers, right? 1 and 1 for Optimus Maximus. Very interesting record for both of these stars. Ricky the Torpedo Marinara, one of the most decorated stars in all of MPW. Former Mixer champion, the first ever Mixer champion. First ever and only All-Star champion. Two-time Beam champion. Can he make Optimus Maximus suffer his second defeat? Will he just be another fall? The empire of Optimus Maximus. It didn't fall back then, it fell when Optimus Maximus lost his debut match. When he lost that match, that's when Italy had that big stock market crash. Ricky dropping kicks on Optimus Maximus, Twisting his arm, though, is Optimus. Back and forth these stars go. Ricky, the veteran. Optimus, the fresh star here, but perhaps with more potential than any star of all time. Humbled early, but managing to bounce back last week. At 1-1 now, what can he do to follow that up? Well, a fall of Rome on Ricky Marinara is one way to do it. One. Holy cow. I don't believe it. Ricky kicking out at 1. Was it a 2? That looked like a 1. Either way, Ricky Marinara digging deep. That is why he has held so many championships in his career. He will surprise you every time. He has so many different moves he can hit you with. You never know where he's going to come from. Showing off the guns there is Ricky, or should I say showing off the sauce. And back and forth they go. Ricky Marinara grabbing a hold of Optimus Maximus and suplexing him across the mat. 2. We have a 2 count on Optimus Maximus now. Either way this match can go. Optimus lifting him up with the heavy power game over Ricky. Power slam. What? I think Optimus let him up that time. Optimus Maximus choosing not to end the match there. What a mistake. I think that will end up being Optimus Maximus having it in the bag after that hellacious power slam. And now Ricky Marinara dishing out a heavy offense. 1, 2. And Ricky suffering lots of abuse in this match, wanting to end this soon. Going for a cannoli cutter. Coming up short. Uppercut. Oh, and a handful of gullet. And choke slam. Takes down the torpedo. But Ricky not down yet. Going for another quick pin here. 1. And Optimus Maximus not going to go down that easy, but Ricky is getting desperate. Just one big move away here, I think, is going to end this match. Who is going to be the one to hit it? Will it be another fall of Rome? Or will it be a spaghetti spear? Or maybe it may even be... Oh no, he misses the breadstick kick. Oh, and gets slammed face first. And a knee to the face. And I didn't think Ricky's bleeding a little sauce on his forehead. And the Fall of Rome Part 2. Oof. And I think Ricky's out. 1, 2, it's over. Optimus Maximus standing very tall here. He wasn't handed this victory. That's one of the most decorated veterans in MPW history. He fought valiantly and he earned this victory. Those who have counted out Optimus Maximus better think twice. He is here in MPW. He's ready to dominate. An interesting show so far here. We've seen a new MPW champion MPW Mixer champion, I should say. Not world champion, but a MPW champion. In Rainbow Fox, taking the title from Lolly the Birdman. Stunners tag team action. Backstage brawl between the man Ethan Davis and Dirtball Baggins. He's on his way to get revenge on El Jefe. You can bet that is on the back of his mind for sure. Speaking of El Jefe, our next match is a fatal 4-way Falls Count Anywhere match. It is a #1 contenders match for that very Mixer Championship won earlier tonight by Rainbow Fox. So we're going to set this up for next week's MPW StarBound, who will challenge Rainbow Fox in his very first Mixer title defense. Got Pringles. I wish. Oh my god, I love Pringles. I just realized we never logged those wins for the women earlier, did we? Let's see. So I think I have it as Sylvia Fox. Huh. Maybe I don't. Do I just have it as Scarlet? There I do. Okay. Win Violet Potter. Okay. Loss. I don't think I have Betty Star in there. I highly doubt it. Yeah, I don't. And who is our attacker? Abby? I don't know if I have Abby in there either. Okay, I do. Dang, Abby's 0 and 2. I'll have to create one for Betty Star. Or maybe not. I don't think she'll be carrying over to the new season. I'm not particularly worried about her. I don't even know what's going to go on with Abby. Frankly, I don't know what's going on with most of our stunners. We might have to completely restart the stunners division from scratch. Yeah, well, I mean, she was made as like an extra character by someone who's not even here anymore. Like, even that person's main character doesn't even do anything. I haven't really seen much of it, to be honest. I've only seen bits and pieces. Whatever. It's like, it's the same game. It's the same game, and they changed the lighting engine a little bit. I don't know, it'll be fun. I get the damn game every year, so they always get my money. Oh, he ain't the undisputed champion right now. That currently belongs to Savage J, but he will be defending that title later tonight. But first, let's find out who's going to be challenging the Mixer champion next week. Fatal 4-way coming up next.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it, baby, do that conga.
Carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm rolling up the dance, sweet, sweet baby. Oh, let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy.
Fatal four-way action here. The winner goes on to face Rainbow Fox next week here on StarBound for the Mixer Championship. All four of these men have never held that title. All four of these men would love to hold that title. Which one of them will get that shot? You can tell all four of them hungry to do so. You got Johnny Inferno climbing up on the corner there. has not had a single match since we started tracking, so he's at 0-0. Carl Terry, the Butcher. El Jefe Jeff Yabacoa. And the Psycho Gary Silva. Everyone needs to gang up on El Jefe. You think he's the big dog in this match? This is Falls Count Anywhere. This isn't even over-the-top elimination. Really, if you look at it, I think in sheer size, Johnny Inferno actually towers over everybody. And as for the finisher thing, just stop freaking out. Like, my God. First off, it's 100 gold. You get that in like 2 freaking trinkets. Like, second off, it's just something I gotta look into. It's just not working right. I'll fix it. Give me some goddamn time. Jesus Christ. Oh no, Assassino, you lost 100 gold. Jeez. Oh, we got a pin on the outside. 1. Look, here's a fucking 100 gold for everybody. Oh, boo-hoo. 100 gold. All the action has spilled onto the outside here. Referee Matt Goldberg not knowing where he wants to be. Oh, powerbomb. Oof. Johnny Inferno getting dropped flat onto his back on those mats on the outside. Destructive action between these 4 stars here. All of them so hungry to get a shot at that Mixer Championship, because they know it could lead to that opportunity for the World Championship. Oh, no, don't do it, Assassino. You're a madman. A madman. No. No. Somebody must stop this man before he loses it all. We're getting a little bit of a sluggish performance here out of these stars at this point. Seeming like already the action of this match has taken it out of them. A 300-page rulebook for rock, paper, scissors. Jesus Christ, that sounds overly complicated for no reason. Oh no, it's CPR by Gary Silva onto Johnny Inferno. Johnny Inferno's not moving. Gary Silva hesitant to go for the pin, just locking eyes with El Jefe. Well, this is an interesting moment here. Both of them just staring at each other. And Carl Terry taking advantage of the distraction. Carl Terry sneaking up on El Jefe when he wasn't paying attention. Meanwhile, Gary Silva was focusing his attack back on Johnny Inferno, but Johnny Inferno took the time to recover. Up goes Gary Silva. He escapes. Meanwhile, Johnny Inferno's got El Jefe down. Johnny Inferno's got El Jefe down. 1. El Jefe kicks out early. Plenty of time before Matt Goldberg got there for him to recover. Seem to have traded stars here. El Jefe and Johnny Inferno battling at the top. El Jefe with the swarthy DDT. Johnny Inferno bleeding from the head. And another CPR as well. Who's going to go for the pin first? And again, Gary Silva and El Jefe almost seeming like their brains are connected. Unable to continue their path. Well, something is definitely not normal between these stars right now. Carl Terry kicked in the midsection and clubbing down Gary Silva, and meanwhile Johnny Inferno. We got a pin by Carl Terry. Where's Matt Goldberg? We got a double pin. And both of them kick out before Matt Goldberg, who decided to take the long way around the ring. I think that's what Johnny Inferno calls silky there. Onto Carl Terry, and now Gary Silva with that trance on Johnny Inferno, and now double teaming Carl Terry. Seemingly Gary Silva has mastered the art of mind control during this match. Pretty boy, what does that have to do with the first word you said there at all? And that's not shit you even need to talk about. Just stop talking while you're ahead. Continued action now, spilling between all the stars. Can't keep track of who's attacking who. Carl Terry. El Jefe lifting up Gary Silva, but slipping away. Meanwhile, here we go. That's what Johnny Inferno calls silky. Taking down Carl Terry. Referee Matt Goldberg going for the count. 2. And Carl Terry managing to kick out. Gary Silva now knocking down Johnny Inferno. You hope none of them are like this against the Fox. CPR onto El Jefe. El Jefe is flat on his back. What is going on here? Somebody make a pen. Oh my goodness. Alright, Gary Silva, stop doing this shit. Stop mind controlling people. Just make a pin. Carl Terry lifting up Gary Silva by the neck. Onto the floor. Yeah, I think he's confused. It's been a while since he's like really won a match like this, so he's kind of got to get back into the rhythm here. El Jefe got Johnny Inferno with another swarthy DDT. Should find Gary for mind control. That should be something that's outside of the rules, right? I think Gary Silva again there preventing El Jefe from going for a pin. Perhaps waiting for his own opportunity here. I don't even know what's going on here. Back and forth these 4 stars go between each other. Yeah, look, I don't think that was my original expectation for this match, but apparently that's what's happening here. Next week, all 4 of these stars are going to come out in druid masks. Carl the Butcher here with the cleaver. Oof! On the floor. The Butcher with the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out before 3. Back into the ring. Some of this action is go. Jeff Yabako has got a choke slam, but Johnny Inferno escapes. We got action inside and outside the ring. Gary Silva setting up for another CPR. Referee Matt Goldberg only having 2 sets of eyes, doesn't know where to look. Gary Silva, I'm thinking, would have had the pin on the outside. Focusing right now on El Jefe and Johnny Inferno. Someone Hart's about to stop for real. Yeah, of course they would have the Wyatt family entrance. Gary Silva continuing to lay down a heavy offense onto Carl Terry. Numerous CPRs, and now I think he's busted open. But El Jefe's got Johnny Inferno perched on the top here. And El Jefe's got the benefit of Johnny Inferno being inside the ring. I don't play favorites, I don't pick people. I have to remain an unbiased announcer. Unless Warwick the Destroyer is wrestling, then I always pick Warwick. Isn't it a thing where they have for specific stars? Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, like, you know, JR likes Stone Cold, obviously. Carl Terry, he's got the pin on the outside. Matt Goldberg's charging. 1, 2, and it's done. That's right, he lost on the ramp. That was a Falls Count Anywhere match. The Butcher looking like he got butchered up himself a bit, but he is walking away with the victory here, and he will walk back in next week with a shot for the Mixer Championship against Rainbow Fox. Well, that's going to be a hell of a contest. Carl the Butcher Terry, Rainbow Fox, one-on-one next week here on MPW StarBound. Who has the best record? I would say it's you, because Jay has a loss on his record. I don't think you do. There might be someone else who has undefeated, but I don't think they have had as many matches as Thomas Adams has had. Speaking of, up next is Thomas Adams against Anton. Longtime rival. Wait, what's that? I'm receiving word that Anton and the entourage are not here in the building tonight. Anton's apparently off filming a movie or recording a podcast or something, and he says he does not have time to be facing Thomas Adams. However, he has arranged for a suitable replacement to face off against him. Apparently all of the entourage is not here. I don't know who Anton is going to have lined up to face Thomas Adams. Please be Warwick. Well, poor Thomas Adams if that's the case. Oh boy. I hate when people change things up on me without telling me. Cocknose. I don't imagine Anton has any cards up his sleeve to get Cocknose here. Fishboy. I don't think Anton would be very tight with Fishboy. To be honest, I have no idea what to expect here. Anton's really throwing us for a loop here, and no one's going to be thrown for a loop more than Thomas Adams, who is currently undefeated, but well, he doesn't even know who his opponent's going to be, or at least he thought he did, and now someone's going to surprise him. Eric Rowan. Now that would be a shocker. The Gorilla. Gorilla Monsoon. No, I did say Mekarambe is here in backstage tonight. Maybe that is who Anton got one. Oh god, it all makes sense. Oh boy, ATB, you're gonna get taken down by your own creation tonight. This is not good. Believe me, if you had seen what I'd seen with Mekarambe, oh, you're not gonna want to face him tonight. Well, apparently things are ready. Let's head ringside. Thomas Adams is ready, and apparently his partner, his partner's gonna be with him, but his opponent is ready as well. Let's head ringside.
Cars and bikes all my life.
I'm in a steak-eating bar, I got dead, I'm at the base
All my life.
Starting about to melt up and I'm just a heartbreaker. I won't get a ticket, 'cause I'm out when I'm staking. And I ring, I'm breaking, I'm making you a personal day. With a
Well, this is a awkward situation here. Alpha Thomas Adams taking on Alpha Thomas Dragons. Oh, I thought I could say it. I can't say it. Okay. Alpha Thomas Adams, accompanied by his tag team partner Suicidal Max, current MPW tag team champions. The Alphat Dragons. No! The dragon missing wildly. The dragon, a man known to have many personalities, coming out as Alpha Thomas Dragons. Tonight he's fighting, it's a mirror match. Honestly, when they start rolling around like that, I can't tell which one's which. It's like they're twins. Honestly, if you combine Thomas Adams and Suicidal Max together and they like had a baby, it would be Alpha Thomas Dragons. I didn't do this. Anton was behind this. I had nothing. Listen, dude, I booked you versus Anton tonight, and he sprung this on me. And a cutter from the corner there. And 1, 2. Almost a quick finish here on the dragon. What makes a successful liked universe mode? I'll tell you when I figure it out. Thomas Adams with the pin. 1, 2. Oh man, just have fun. Do you. That's the best advice I can give you when you're trying to make something. Everyone has lots of different ways they like to do this, different rules they like to have set up. Think of how you want to do it, and then just do it. You gotta do anything any specific way. Believe me, I do things very differently from how a lot of other people do their interactive universes. But that's the way I like to do it. Thomas Adams with the backdrop onto the dragon while he was down, but the dragon playing possum. He's a possum dragon. Big splash by the dragon. Match of the year. DDT. Can we see the upset here? The dragon's going up. The dragon's going up. Thomas Adams, though, on his feet. Thomas Adams could both win and lose. Well, the Alpha could win and lose. One's Adams and one's Dragons. Dragon rallying the crowd up. Got Thomas Adams' harsh suplex. Right in the middle of the ring, in perfect position. The Dragon's climbing up. Will we see it? No, Thomas Adams again starts getting to his feet. The Dragon so desperately wanting to hit it. Climbing up again. Shooting star press. 1, 2. And we almost got an incredible upset. Yeah, right? What are we gonna do after Christmas? We'll never figure out anything to do. God. Yeah, okay, it's only been one of the most popular goddamn characters. Yo, he's kind of like our Brock Lesnar. He only shows up once in a while. When he does, it's just over as fuck. I don't think he wins quite as often. But who knows, maybe he'll win tonight. He's doing pretty damn good in this match. Another DDT onto Thomas Adams. I think if he wins here, he might actually win the Thomas Adams persona. Oh my goodness.
All my life, me dream for who knows. Land, cars and bikes. All my life,
I'm in a stinking bar, I got dead, I'm at the base of
all my life.
Saddle about to my love and I'm just a heartbreaker. I want to get a taken, cause I'm out when I'm staking. And the ring I'm breaking, I'm making you a personal day. With the holograms beside me.
All the excuses in the world, ATB. Silent one to do. He doesn't care that he lost his match. He's just happy about this. You're too happy to be sad. Oh, you just missed it, Vlad. What an incredible match we just had here. The gimmick infringement. To be fair, it's got to be pretty shocking. Suicidal Max, absolutely infuriated outside the ring. What a shocker here. Alpha Thomas Dragons victorious over Alpha Thomas Adams. Congratulations to the Dragon.
I'm in a stinking bar, I got dead, I'm at the base of
Well, I just want to remind you guys that next time that we have a big event for MPW, it will be MPW Night of Democracy, Sunday, September 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So those of you in other time zones around the globe, make sure you adjust that for whatever it is for you. Of course, if you do miss it, this will be available on the MPW network, but you want to be there live because this is going to be a night of full interactivity. You, the viewers, will get to decide things happening all throughout the night. You'll vote for who will be in matches, what the stipulations will be, and many more things. Yeah, I'm probably not making... Well, I'm not going to make a character for me anyway. Oh, your character? Yeah, I'm probably not making anything new, but if I have your app, then it's just going to carry over to the new one. Anyway, guys, we don't have any matches booked for Night of Democracy yet. But we'll be seeing that develop over the next week or so with the get on the way to Night of Democracy. And again, a lot of those things you'll be voting for anyway. Make sure you mark those calendars, guys. We have one match left. It is main event time for MPW StarBound. Last week I broke the news to you guys that MPW was in near danger of full collapse. We were saved by an investor, dropped a ton of money to save MPW. However, he had a series of demands. One of those is that this week he has a hand-selected champion to face off against Savage J for the MPW World Championship. And I'm being told that this hand-selected champion is the investor himself?
StarBound.
So wait, someone's just gonna come out here in a business suit out of the boardroom? Some like New York City guy gonna come out here and start wrestling? What is going on here, guys? I don't know. We're heading ringside. It's main event time. I have no idea what's going on. This has been a weird night.
Waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Radioactive, radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive. Raise my flag, down my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
Well, it's looking like Savage J did a little bit of investing himself. There's a fresh looking new MPW World Championship there. Our challenger here, he is the new principal investor of MPW, and apparently he has crowned himself the #1 contender, Quick Money William. And he's got a new partner out there on the outside, but first let's introduce our champion, the undisputed, undefeated world champion of MPW, the Savage One, Savage J. A beautiful new belt there. What a shame it would be to lose that on the night that he first carries it out. I think that belt itself is a statement that Savage J intends to hold on to that for much, much longer. Is someone who I've broken with if I'm very close with. Perhaps. Let's see how good that power works. Right now, it looks like his cabinet is only consisting of Ook. So unless you're Ook, I don't know how much that power is going to work for you. Early on here, both of these men trying to feel each other out. Oh, phrasing. Ook the Caveman sporting a very new attire here. Very interesting seeing a caveman with his hair pulled back in a suit. While the Savage one getting the early advantage here, it seems, but no Quick Money William. Perhaps got him a little scattered out too. Now applying a neck clamp here, squeezing right onto it. Win or lose, he's the main source of funds for him and still controls everything. That's right, but that doesn't mean he's going to help you. What makes you think Quick Money William remembers old friends? Dude, once you get money, you forget all those old chumps. What does he care about you? You just lost to the Dragon. He's fighting in the main event. One. Yeah, right? He can let you go anytime you want. Pray Moonsy, thank you very much for the follow, friend. Welcome to the channel. This is MPW StarBound. This is the main event of the MPW World Championship. It is Savage J against Quick Money William. This is MPW Interactive Universe on PS4, and Savage J looking like he's ready for a Savage Spear. Boom! Savage Spear connects. And Savage J kicking him while he's down. And Ook horrified by what he's seeing happening to his boss in the ring. Savage J looking like he might be ready. Oh no! Not able to connect with the final breath. That's what it's called, right? Shit. Hold on. Yeah. Thought so. I don't think I showed the stats anyway. Oh, it still says lung blower in there. Well, hey, I remembered it anyway. 1, 2. Yeah, that's why Thomas Adams got relegated to the tag team division. Had to make room for Quick Money. If you think about it, it was just a few months ago at Blue Suede Shoes that Thomas Adams was fighting for the world title. And losing. Savage J, prep it up. And this time the spear not connecting. Quick Money William, perhaps getting a little too proud too soon. One reverse spear does not win a match here. A lariat is a good way to get there though. Again, going for that clamp on the neck. Quick Money William wasting time here. Should be staying aggressive on the champion. And neck breaker keeps him down. Savage J down for a bit of a count there. This might be the biggest challenge we've seen Savage J face yet. If Quick Money William wins this match, does this mean that that means pretty much the owner of the company is the champion? That's pretty much full control over everything. Yeah, but you already beat him when he was a shell of his former self after Savage J destroyed him. So, I mean, there's really not that much pride in that. And there was the final breath, I believe, too. And it's over.
Waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones. Enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age.
While the undisputed champion reigns on here tonight. I have to say, I feel like this is probably not the last the champion is going to have to deal with our new CEO. But for now, the champion holds on to his beautiful new title for a little longer. Don't forget, guys, we have Night of Democracy coming up. Who will Savage J face there? You will get to decide things like that and much more on that upcoming show. Don't miss it. Sunday, September 3rd, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We're going to throw a host on somebody. Remember, if you miss anything, you can always catch up to it on the MPW network. Join us on Discord if you haven't yet. #1 communication way throughout the week. We have a channel just for MPW where I'll be posting screenshots from tonight. I'll post the VOD of it there. And all news and everything always listed there. And hit up the MPW shop, guys. T-shirts, hoodies, mugs, notebooks, all different types of goodies featuring MPW logos available on there. Y'all have been great tonight. Thank you very much for hanging out. Let's drop some gold for everybody. Oh shit, it just left me. There we go. 50 gold for everybody. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We'll catch you on the flip, everybody.